Hi, I'm Brian. I'm the chiropractor at Angel Chiropractic, and we're going to have a chat today about why I get patients to start to learn to meditate. Patients come to see me with lots of pain. Pain's about hyperactivity of the nervous system. You've got the stress of everyday living, you've got the stress of your lifestyle, you've got the stress of work. All these things fire off the nervous system and push you up into that fight or flight response, which makes treating you harder. We want to get you out of pain, we want to get your nervous system nice and calm. So we want to make your spine function better by adjusting it, and we want to get your autonomic nervous system functioning better by learning to meditate. There's two parts to your autonomic nervous system. You've got your parasympathetic and your sympathetic. Your sympathetic is that fight, flight, fright, freeze, find and fawn. The first few of those are behaviour responses to get you out of the vicinity of problems, and the fawn and find responses are more behavioural changes that you get as a response to stress, maybe conditioned behaviour for suffering from stress. But if we can make you more aware of those, we can start to work on how to get you functioning better. So you've got your sympathetic, which is the fight or flight stuff, which we've just talked about, and then we have your parasympathetic, which is your rest, calm, heal and grow phase, which sounds great and it's where you want to be. The problem that you have is with life, gets you away from the parasympathetic stuff and puts you up into the fight or flight. So we have to get you more aware of what's going on in your head and start to get you to meditate, to keep you into that parasympathetic response, to allow the body to function well, to allow the organs to function properly, to allow your vagus nerve to do what it does and to keep you nice and calm. So meditation is very good at suppressing the sympathetic nervous system and allowing your autonomic nervous system and the vagus nerve to do what it's designed to do, which is to create calm and peace in your body. The stressed sympathetic response doesn't just produce a nervous system result, it produces changes in the chemicals in your bloodstream. So we've heard of cortisol, we've heard of adrenaline, all those are released by stress, and they're released into the bloodstream and they can affect every part of your body. So meditation can help reduce the level of those chemicals in your bloodstream, which obviously over a long period of time can be quite detrimental to how your body functions. So the third thing is meditation allows you to become more mindful, more in touch with what's going on around you, makes you better in relationships, you understand your response that's going on in a relationship, and that's a relationship with a loved one, it could be at work. It starts to make you aware of how your body is responding to the situation that you're in, which can only be a good thing. If you understand what's going on for you in a certain situation, you can start to learn to deal with it better and maybe change how you go forward and react to things. It will make you a better person, it will make you a happier person, a more calm person, and hopefully it will give you a slightly better life as well. The other thing about becoming more mindful is that you're going to get less triggered by certain events or situations that you're in. Again, those triggering events will push you up into that fight or flight response, creates stress, creates anxiety, creates a physiological change in how your body works. So if you can become more mindful and aware of what's going on for you and what triggers you, you can hopefully circumvent that and keep yourself functioning in a slightly better way. Neuroplasticity, I love neuroplasticity, it's a great thing. It's a great concept, great physiological evidence for this happening, that if you start to work on how your brain functions, you'll generate more neurons, more synapses, and your body or your brain will start to learn and become better at it. We see that with sports, we say tennis, there's hand-eye coordination, we see it with learning languages. That part of the brain that you're utilising, practicing on, trying to develop, starts to improve and create more neurons. So it gets better at the task that you're trying to teach it. And mindfulness does that. It makes you more aware of your stress response, and hopefully over a period of time, as you learn to meditate, you can start to improve how you respond to the situation around you by having a change to how your brain works. Those changes to the brain affect the amygdala, they affect the frontal cortex. So they're the primitive parts that create the emotional response. So again, if you work on those, make them function better, create more neurons in that area, you're going to respond better. So going forward, you'll have a far better stress response. You'll hopefully have lower stress levels and less chronic stress problems, and your body will function better as a result of it. If we have chronic low-level stress, other stressful events in our life will push us up quite quickly into that fight or flight response. So again, meditation, getting your brain to function better, understanding what's going on, will decrease your stress going forward. So the meditation will reduce your chronic stress, but it will also reduce your acute stress because you've lowered your chronic stress. which is a win-win situation for you, your body, and everybody you interact with.